Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Jimmy here. So on today's agenda, a trade on gold, a trade on natural gas, and then I'm going to break down some ETFs. I'm also going to show you a huge pop on gold today that I missed because I got out just a little too early. Let's jump in. All right, up on the chart, I've got /NG, natural gas futures. And this morning I was watching this thing, and you can see that early this morning, we kind of moved below, back above, looked like we were pushing up, and then pulled back down to this critical point, in my opinion, this morning when I was watching this. I thought, okay, we got a little bounce here. Are we going to get another bounce and then continue higher? But we didn't. We got a sell off with a retest and then a nice push down. So that started to indicate to me that we were possibly going to downtrend. So it sold off down here. I started setting alerts and watching it back up. And what was super unfortunate was I was watching it. Let me zoom in just a little bit more here. But I was really watching this thing when it pushed right back up into this middle VWAP and this 180-day simple moving average. I was really watching it closely. I thought I had my alert in, and I didn't because I got this dip and a pullback. So to go short, well, by short I mean by DGAZ, below this line would have been amazing. So I just want to show that to you real quick. So 736 is when I was thinking about, or is when I wanted to ideally enter. So at 7:36 this morning, you can see right in here. So this candle would have been the entry point for DGAZ, and if you were going to take it back up to these levels right in here, you know, you're looking at 1.6, 1.7% right in there. It ultimately pushed up to almost 3.8%. So really good move on that this morning. So what ended up happening was I missed that one, and it was just trickling down. I thought, okay, I missed it. I'm going to have to set some alerts, wait and see what happens, let it come back to me, see if it retests the middle VWAP, and then go short again with using DGAZ long. It pushed back up. We got back in this area. Then we got this big red candle pushing down, which was nearly bearish engulfing. It came down here and touched and set a level. And then this candle pressed up, and then this one broke down, trended across, and popped down. So I got short below this level, and then we got a little bit of a bounce, and it was just sort of not doing much of anything until this candle hit. And then we started to slowly trickle down. But here's the interesting thing. So if I go to DGAZ now, I've got my trades on. So you can see I went ahead and got long on DGAZ, 25 shares at 170.17. We kind of rode this 180-day EMA, pushed up above middle VWAP, sort of settled in, and then this candle spooked me. It popped down real quick. It had been chopping around for quite a while, so I moved my take profit down and got this quick pop up. Took profit, very small profit, not much at all, and then it continued on without me. We ended up in the 173.02 area. So this would have been another great, just such a great move that I missed. But green nonetheless, so I'm happy. So moving on, let's look at gold this morning. Oh my gosh. So gold, early this morning, was just sort of chopping around, and it touched this level, pushed back up, came back down, touched it again, and again. Then, when it came back this time, I said, I'm going to go ahead and look for an entry. So we got a higher, well, not quite a higher high, almost an equal high with these sort of sideways moving candles in here. Then it pulled back, and we got an official higher high. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on this section. We got a little higher high, a pullback, And then as we went higher and broke that previous high, that's where I got long on our friend JNUG. So JNUG is where I got long, and you can see I got long at 54.64 and got a nice pop move up, took profit for $100 at 55.22, and look at what happened. From where I sold right in here to where it is now, another 5% beyond where I exited. Unbelievable. $58 a share it went to. I got out at 55.22, almost $3 more per share. This would have been a massive move for me. And the thing of it is, there never was an indication to sell. It never broke pattern. So that's completely on me. We got a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, another higher high, a higher low, and then it just kind of was grinding, and now a higher high. There was never an indication to get out, so that's completely on me. I should have gotten out somewhere in this 57.50 area. Ultimately, that would have probably been a great place to exit. But anyway, green day today for me. It was fantastic. I wanted to look at, as I said, I wanted to break down some more ETFs, but look at that pop. This was unbelievable. It's so exciting to see that. And that's what's exciting about these leveraged ETFs is they move around. Now, one thing I want to show you is you see what's going on with gold today. All this movement, right? Look what the SPY did today. The SPY literally has done nothing. It is the choppiest, nothing of a day. Look at this. It opened in here, and it's currently right here. It kind of chopped, went up, went down, back to the center. So here's an interesting thing. Because it's a holiday week, July 4th is coming up, things are really choppy. The SPY's not doing anything, and if you look at the Qs aren't doing anything. They're tracking they're tracking the tech stocks. We're tracking the overall large cap markets. Nothing is happening. This is absolute nothingness. So all my setups that I like to watch for previous day close breaches that you've seen in previous videos, nothing was happening today. So just horrible. But when you go to the ETF world and you start looking at the futures like /GC, I mean, look at these moves you're getting. On a day where nothing is happening in the markets, gold is just ripping. So it's a really, really neat thing to have access to, these futures markets and these ETFs. So anyway, moving on. I'm going to look at, this isn't going to surprise you, but in Q, the futures, Nasdaq futures, you can see that it really didn't do anything today. It was sort of choppy and weird, much like the market, which makes sense. It's tracking the Nasdaq. And another one that's tough to swallow is light sweet crude oil, because this morning I was watching this one early. Still got an old alert here. But I was watching this as it pulled up into this middle VWAP. So if I grab my circle tool, I was watching it right here. And here's the problem. I was looking for an entry on it, and I said, okay, we've broken down, we've got a lower low. Now I need a pullback. Now I need a pullback. Now I need a pullback. We were already oversold by the time we got really our first decent pullback. And I missed it. That was it. The pullback was this little micro thing right here. It was this push down pullback. I should have gotten short around 58.60. And by short, I mean buying DWT, because it just went crazy today. So another amazing move. So you had light sweet crude oil putting in a huge move. You had gold putting in a huge move. You have natural gas making a decent move today. So really the Nasdaq, the /NQ, I follow 4 different futures markets, and 3 of the 4 were all-stars today. So glad to have a green day. 4th of July is coming. I am going to trade tomorrow, but it's a shortened day. Markets are going to close, I believe, 3 hours early, 1 o'clock on the East Coast. I hope you guys had a green day today. Let me know in the comments if you traded light sweet crude oil. I want to know if anyone caught that, because DWT was insane. And I hope you guys have a wonderful 4th. I'll be back tomorrow with a video recap on trades if I get any taken. We'll see what happens there. But have a great night. Hope your day trading day is fantastic, and we'll see you in the morning.